Yellowstone National Park is one of the most stunning national parks. Every year, millions of people make their way to Yellowstone, with park officials saying that visitors increase every year. And although it's a good thing that people are exploring these breathtaking areas, with it comes a risk. Park rangers have said that something they struggle with is trying to ensure that everyone who visits Yellowstone is kept safe. In fact, Yellowstone National Park's Superintendent Sholly recently spoke out about this, saying the following: "We have a very large problem in a very small percentage of this park. The staff is under a substantial amount of stress that comes with managing that level of visitation." Another thing that park officials have said is that they want to work on ensuring that people are keeping themselves and others safe. However, this is easier said than done. Hundreds of people go missing in national parks every year, some of which have never been solved. The national statistics for missing people has revealed that throughout the United States, around 600,000 people are reported missing every year. Although some of these disappearances are covered by the media, there's some who've said that there's stories that many don't know about, and this is because they didn't receive any media attention. As mentioned, it's hard to cover every single disappearance that happens. It is estimated that over 630,000 people are reported missing every year. Although report centres note that the majority of these individuals eventually turn up, which could be the reason why they don't get media coverage. One person submitted their story to Reddit and detailed how their friend went missing in Yellowstone. I've changed some of the details as this individual may not want to be contacted. They start by saying that their best friend visited Yellowstone National Park back in 1997, and after being in the park for a while contacted the poster and told them that they'd found some treasure. The friend was surprised by this and started to ask questions, but he told him that he couldn't talk, and that he was going to rebury the treasure so he could come back another time and dig it up. After several days of not hearing from the friend, the poster said they started to fear the worst. It turns out that several weeks later the friend was found in a creek, with the poster saying that this is where their friend had told them that they were burying the treasure. He also said that when he was found he had drawn out some maps that didn't make any sense, but noted that this could have been done in order to throw people off, and was done in such a way that only he would be able to understand them. At the time of the discovery, the poster said that the creek was only a few inches deep. The official police report said that he had passed away due to falling and drowning. Another mysterious case is that of Bruce Pike. Bruce Pike disappeared in Yellowstone National Park on August 2nd, 2006. The disappearance of Bruce Pike is perhaps the most mysterious disappearance. Very little is known of Pike, and hardly any information has been released to the public regarding who he was and how he went missing. Yellowstone is one of the most famous and most frequently visited national parks in the continental United States. It receives an estimated 4 million visitors every year, and that number only seems to increase with every passing year. Every single day there's likely to be around 11,000 people inside Yellowstone, holding its spot as being one of the most visited national parks throughout the United States. With the enormous landscape stretching over 2 million acres, it's common for tourists to find themselves lost, or to wander off their original path. However, these people are almost always found within a few days or even hours, as the park is so heavily monitored. Only 3 people have ever been lost to never be found inside Yellowstone. Bruce Pike just happened to be one of them. What we know was Pike was last seen at the Indian Creek campground on August 2nd, 2006. His car was found to be abandoned nearby. His story was not covered by the media, and there is no public record of any family members asking for help to find him. Despite this seemingly lack of interest, mysteriously enough the Texas authorities are participating in an ongoing investigation. He's never been seen or heard from since. Many people walk into a national park and are never seen and heard from again, and seemingly vanish. This strangeness is compounded when regarding information surrounding the missing hikers and campers. There are many experienced hikers and campers who disappear completely. Some such hikers even lay out plans of travel, backup phones in cases of emergency, telling family members and friends where their trail will be covering and so on. But when research parties go out to find them, not a single clue has been left behind to help them. Take for example one such case of a young 27-year-old man by the name of Vadim Markim. Vadim had gone out into the area of the Sunset Falls campgrounds with multiple friends and experienced outdoorsmen in the hopes of having a relaxing time out in the national park located near to where he lived. Vadim was no stranger to the outdoors, and it was often common to find him amongst other experienced hikers, campers and outdoorsmen. Oddly enough, the group of friends spent the day riding mountain bikes and ATVs, having fun before heading back to their cabin. When they were at their cabin at roughly 6 o'clock in the evening, the friends went out in the dark to ride some more. Vadim decided to stay behind to relax a bit, and so told his friends to go on without him. When the friends later returned, only a few hours had passed, but it seemed obvious that something was wrong. Vadim could not be found anywhere. Immediately the group of friends contacted authorities, but it was apparent that he had mysteriously vanished without a trace. No tracks, no written notes, nothing taken from his equipment. Vadim just disappeared. Over the next few days, search crews of over 100 different volunteers worked tirelessly to search for Vadim and comb the area in rigorous search, but still found no trace of the man even within the search radius of 3 miles. Police found Vadim a few months later, but didn't release any information about how he passed away, and the news got very little media attention. So what do you make of these discoveries and announcements? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comments section below, and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.